What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Oops.
How's it going? How's it going? Happy
How's it
Wednesday.
going?
Happy middle of the week.
Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Just waiting for notifications that we're live. Other than I decided to shut off my AC for whatever reason by mistake.
That's the opposite of what
Big
you did.
mistake. Big mistake. Mary, what's going on?
Mary.
Hopefully it will work.
The concept of this is really cool, but
Of what?
of these little
You just ignore it.
shoulder friends.
Yeah, you just ignore it. Anyway, guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome to our channel, Cool Case Adventure. If you're new around here, basically this is the live stream that we go over the different news happening in theme parks. Which it reminds me, I forgot one.
Way to go.
I know.
You don't have enough stuff to cover?
Of course, I do have enough stuff.
That's
to
what I'm
go
saying.
over. You know,
You're gonna look for more.
It is our duty
to report
to continue to like keep people informed on everything related to theme park. That's our duty. I take it seriously.
You said duty.
So anyway, you're watching half of the Cool Case Adventure. The other half is wandering around the house somewhere. Well, one is playing Fortnite. The other one
playing
TikToking, I guess. So hope everybody's doing well. Do us a favor, consider hitting and smashing that like button because it helps us tremendously. Anyways, we just in the middle of the week. I'm getting anxious. I don't wanna rub it in your face, Karen, but the fact that I'm off during Thanksgiving week is just giving me anxiety in terms of like I need a break from my regular job, and I cannot wait to get there.
I'm happy for you.
I'm sure that
I'm happy you get a break.
Probably after spending a day and mostly pushing it a day and a half by myself with the two kids, I may regret it. Especially they're bored.
You better put the hoop up and then they won't be bored. Well, one of them won't be bored. The other one's gonna be like, seriously, I just want to be a mirror.
It's still gonna drive me bonkers. But anyway,
enjoy your 1 week off.
I'll be off from my regular job. Doesn't mean I'm off from other duties.
I'm not off from my regular job.
Can't believe we're talking about Thanksgiving already.
Dude, I'm already scheduling December. Almost.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And we just in what, November 8th?
Yeah.
But anyway, if tonight we have a bunch of stuff to. First of all, I need to learn how to speak.
That'd be great.
A bunch of stuff to go over. We're gonna discuss some finances. Something went down today at Disney that it kind of confused a lot of people. Yesterday, finances for SeaWorld came out. So SeaWorld ain't doing that hot, which I could predict that. I already knew that. There's a lot of changes coming for the theme parks. The holiday celebrations are starting to kick off. Some of them already started. So if you've been following our channel, you probably realize, hey, the Christmas season started in Magic Kingdom.
It's here.
So
Danielle,
what's going on, Danielle? How's it going? Thank you.
I know my face. I'm pretty sure you don't need to see it.
She was not referring about your face or mine. She was referring about the Grinch's mask.
No.
Nah, don't get overly excited.
Not yours.
You know, Danielle
and Mary deal enough to do on a daily.
Danielle barely goes online, so I'm pretty sure that she was going through Facebook and saw Max and the Grinch and said, "Ooh, I previewed the Grinch mask."
Danielle and Mary deal with you so much that they probably feel sorry for me.
They don't deal with me a lot. First of all, we have barely spoken in the last few days. I have been super busy, so I have.
Well, that's true because you barely talk to
me. So they have barely. True. Second of all,
so you've given them a break.
We started having events. So the other day, as they were engaging in conversations, I was busy working
for you
in our other business, because we don't have anything else to do. So while you were, I don't know what you were doing.
What do you mean you don't know what I'm doing?
Yeah, thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Whatever, Mary.
There's always something about Mary. I haven't said that in a while. But anyway, let's move to some news
Let's do it.
because Karen gets anxious. So I start putting my news tab, and
No, I
she's
just
like, "Oh my
started
God."
looking. I started looking at everything, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot that
Well,
he wants to
then,
cover.
exactly, we're gonna cover it.
Clearly.
People come to this channel for news source, and even if we don't post, people actually tag me on posts because they want me to talk about news source. So I'm gonna give people what people want. So starting with Zero, yesterday Zero released their Q3 earnings, and basically gonna give credit to Ashley Carter, who's a journalist for theme parks. SeaWorld is not doing hot. SeaWorld is in trouble. David, what's going on? SeaWorld is in big trouble. So total revenue was 548 million down. So it's 3% down on Q3 comparison to 2022. Net income was 123 down. So 8.2 percentage. Attendance dropped to 2.8%. In other words, 7.11 millions of visitors. And this is basically in all their theme parks, SeaWorld, talking about just SeaWorld. The company said the attendance decreases were due to adverse weather across its markets. Some has some way, I believe, part of it, maybe during the summer. Well, the Q3 is during the summer. But I had the feeling
That can't be the
that
only
I
thing.
had the feeling it was gonna hurt financially. And quite honestly, we haven't been in SeaWorld in years. And the amount of reports that we're hearing from different guests, and I'm, some of our friends who are content creators, that, if I see that they go, I purposely watch their videos because I don't know what's happening on Zero. The reports that we're getting is scary. Like the customer service has gone down the drain. You know, parks is dirty.
Right.
Uh, team members don't care. Overall. And I'm not saying that they all of them are like that, but unfortunately, that's how it's coming
Well,
across.
that's the perception.
And it's that perception.
Perception is reality nowadays.
And rumors are spreading, and I have the feeling the SeaWorld is gonna be hurting for a while. Mark my words, somebody may end up buying SeaWorld, and then they may do some crazy reorg that will target better customer service, will target other kind of services and perks that guests are not getting anywhere, in order to just push those um, sales and guest satisfaction higher. But I couldn't predict this a long time ago. I knew it was going to happen. And I'm at the point that I dare Disney to start doing, well, they do survey, but I bet you that they don't release the results of those survey. I bet you they won't, because they don't want to hear or they don't want to publicize what people are saying. I feel like the only company theme park wise that is listening to guests at this point is Universal Studios. Other than that, everybody can care less. I mean, powerful statement. I get it. Get mad at me if you want to. It's all good. That's why we all have different opinions. But when you visit these theme parks, that's how you feel.
Right.
As much I love Disney, I love the product of Disney. I just don't like what Disney has become. I hope I'm making sense. You know, I'm a geek and fanatic of what Walt created, not where the company is heading.
Right.
So I hope I'm making sense with that. So SeaWorld is the same thing. SeaWorld has just shifted completely. They're obviously dedicating themselves into opening more roller coaster. They want to become.
Well, they have to.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, because they quitted that whole. We're gonna say that we have animals in here.
Which is a shame because I used to love SeaWorld because of the animal aspect. Just like I like Animal
Right.
Kingdom. Like Animal Kingdom is my favorite park. I think just because I like animals more.
So as a company, here's the interesting fact. As so much heat the Zero has gotten in so many years since that documentary came out about the whales in captivity and how they were abused and all that, right? And they got so much bad heat. Um, so they shifted and said, okay, we're stopping work, putting ourselves out there that we are working with animals and all that, and we're making the animals
The priority.
the priority and the number one product. Like, hey,
Right.
come here to just enjoy the animal, right? And now they're becoming an amusement park per se. They want to be another Busch Garden. They want to become another, almost like a Six Flag. So you shifted that way because you were so into the heat of the criticism, but now you can see how things are going down. So you can tell that for a theme park or any business, sometimes you damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
Yep.
Perhaps if they would have stay focused on the animal business and say, listen, we made a lot of mistakes in the past. That is not what we are about nowadays. We actually have an outstanding program that we do rescue animals around the world, and that's what we're doing. All the animals that you see over here, unfortunately, are the animals that were born over here from animals that were in captivities. We're not gonna put them out there, blah blah blah. And they would have fought that stigma and they would have stuck to it. I can guarantee you. I have the feeling SeaWorld wouldn't be in as bad
Right.
shape as they are.
And they would still be able to do everything with the animals
Yeah.
without getting backlash from it.
Because you're still gonna have some people that love animals regardless.
There's some animals that can be out in the wild
Yeah.
for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Like
David said, I remember last year, me and Marilyn went to SeaWorld during holiday season. They mentioned that they were going to have Rudolph and the Jetty there, but it didn't say weekend only. We went on a weekday and no holiday show. Yeah. And that's what SeaWorld has been doing lately because of budget. Their operational budget is is hurting. SeaWorld has been hurting. So is Busch Garden. So that's what I'm saying.
And their holiday stuff is usually really good.
They're pretty though.
Yeah,
It's
like
very
their
pretty.
Halloween stuff is good. Their Christmas stuff is good. So it's a shame that they're not doing better marketing for it.
So the key nowadays, are these companies truly need to be a full amusement park in order to be successful, or does this company need to just focus on the entertainment as much as the amusement aspect of it? Because I feel like companies like Six Flags, Busch Garden, SeaWorld, and all that, they may not. They're only catering to a specific side of the business, but leaving everybody else. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is, no matter what they try to target, family business still the number one role. That's the reason why Magic Kingdom's still so powerful, Universal Studios still so powerful, because it's a family theme park rather than an amusement park that is targeting a specific target audience. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's it. That's my contribution of the night.
All right, we're done.
That's it. Back it up.
Wait, while you're ahead.
Boys and girls, back it up. We're leaving. But I feel this is not the last time that we're gonna hear about.
I just hope that they're able to salvage the company in a way that they still have animals and have animals be a big part, because I still think you can make it in, like, a very educational park and for that aspect at least, and still have a lot of great information and great
and that's
stuff.
it. You're right. The education aspect is what is missing.
Right.
So that's like people going together and saying, well, you capture all those gators. Oh my God, they're suffering over there.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Oh my. Yeah. How do you make sure that the whatever hundreds of gators you have over there are eating properly and
Oh,
all
they're eating.
this and all that. And I'm like, you gotta be in front of those animals because they are eating and they're eating better than you and me. Um, and then step away from the educational aspect. So Gatorland now is called whatever the old theme park of Orlando because they got hit with PETA and all these animal captivity crap, blah 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 blah. And they honestly they get hit with it too. Um,
They're just sticking to their guns. Like this is what we're
right,
here for, and we're here.
right.
It's more like almost a sanctuary for the alligators and the
They're
gators.
educating people.
So let's do it and educate people. I mean, they're not the most famous park. They should be more recognized than they are now. But
the amount of things that I have learned in Gatorland is amazing. I mean, let's be honest.
yeah.
If I wouldn't go to a Gatorland, I would have not known anything about Gator. And not only Gators, I have learned stuff about snakes, spiders, and stuff like that. Birds, because they have them over there, and you could ask them any question, and they're very accessible. So it more accessible than going than a zookeeper,
Right. They just need to do more upkeeping with the park and bring that customer service up, and I think they should be able to come out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I just don't think the amusement park is the major target market at this point. And you can see
yeah, but SeaWorld, I don't think SeaWorld used to be an amusement park.
Right, but that's what they're becoming.
Well, yeah.
So Busch
they're trying to compete with the Busch Gardens.
Right, they're not competing. They're their sister company. Well, they kind of split now.
They have to kind of compete because SeaWorld is falling too far behind Universal and Disney.
Well, listen,
they can't
Busch Garden ain't doing that hot either. Last week the news broke that Cedar Point was buying Six Flags. Cedar Point was sold years ago because they were not doing that hot either. So my question is the amusement park what people really want? Or are they only catering to this target market? That unfortunately this target market is not supporting the parks like they intended to,
or
they used to.
But I think nowadays too, families are too diverse in the age wise, because you're seeing a lot nowadays. I think you see a lot more families with like little ones than teenagers. You know what I mean? Like, so like you said, it has to be a park that caters to everybody, or people are not going to be able to go. Like, you're going to send your teenager with a group of friends, but you can't take your little ones because they're going to be bored.
And they have lost entity. SeaWorld is no longer what people know SeaWorld for. So
because you lost Shamu.
So and people may be embarrassed to say, you know what, I want to go to SeaWorld, but what's the point? Every time I said I'm going to SeaWorld, I got friends, family, neighbors attacking me because they're so passionate about this subject. You know what I mean? So some people might have held back from it. Bottom line, Q3 came out. They're hurting. They're saying that it's the weather. I don't believe that it's only the weather. They are going to continue to hurt.
Weather has never been a
customer service on both. Here locally, at least in Florida, SeaWorld and Busch Garden has gone down the drain. This is not only me saying it. The quality, unfortunately, even though they try, don't want to get me wrong. It's like I was watching some content creators the other day, and the quality of the merchandise and all that, they're up there. But what's the point of bringing such a great quality when you're not putting the effort on customer service? Listen, I remember when I used to work for Universal Studios that at one point, Universal Studios customer service sucked. I mean, we sucked bad. Like, bad. At one point, I was embarrassed to say I work for this company. So like I remember going to the park, and you will have employees, especially the young one, the 16, 17-year-old that can care less, and how can I help you? Like rolling their eyes, and it was like, and you will ask them a question that will look so freaking annoying.
Yeah.
Like, annoying.
You're bothering me.
And then you will ask a manager, and the manager will act like, oh my God, you were asking them to just for the biggest favor of the world. So I seen Universal gone through like waves. I was part of it before we were bought by Comcast. The park freaking sucks. It became so toxic.
Yeah.
And then we got bought by Comcast, and it was only focused on Comcast aspect, kind of like Disney, the meaning in the film part of it. So all that they want Universal for was for the movies aspect. They could care less about the theme park. That's when I exited, and then years after, which you have met a lot of my former peers that have worked. You're talking about people that open Universal Studios that were like 25 plus years. They ended up saying, "Listen, I'm quitting." And you're like, "But did you even retire?" Hell no. I was
Yeah.
so sick of it that I needed to get out. This is when Comcast bought Universal Studios. So the first, I want to say that first, when I exit was 2004. I worked until 2005. At the end of 2005, I want to say like up to like 2009 or 10, Universal was hell. Like people could not, like people hated to work for Universal, and they ended up going to SeaWorld and Disney, and now it all reversed.
Right.
Now everybody wants to work for Universal. The entertainment at Universal is a hell lot better. Universal actually is housing a lot of the former cast members because they went through all this culture change, and people were hating it. And SeaWorld is going through that, and it's gonna be a few years. I mark my words, like I always say, I always tend to open my stupid mouth and then hit it on the nail. And a lot of times, SeaWorld is gonna be ended up bought by somebody
Oh yeah.
else, and they're gonna like reorg the whole thing. But anyway, um,
Ryan, how's it going? Happy birthday.
it's Ryan's birthday.
Well, it was. He's officially 35 now.
Oh, Ryan's 35? Oh,
Mhm.
my bad. But damn, Ryan. Well, happy birthday, my man. I hope you had a really good day. You can say the same about Busch Garden, but I'll give them credit on investing a lot into the park. They're trying. Don't get me wrong. Both companies are trying. Opening the new opening every roller coaster almost every year. Both
Yeah.
companies, it is insane. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't think they're seeing the return of investment. Time will tell. You should see Jacob the carpet bagger. Take on the merger with Six Flags and Cedar Entertainment. Yes, I did watch that video, and again, Jacob is a person full of knowledge. Not different than watching out on the wood, watching history about theme park. But Jacob goes into the more detail, the more history, the more financial aspects. So yeah, I love content like that. Marilyn, how's it
Madeline,
going? It's
you're
been a
here.
while. I'm
You're
glad that
here.
you're
You're
here. I'm
here.
glad to have you. But anyway, I just want to put it out there. Zero not doing so hot. Today, the news exploded. I told you guys that they were gonna have their earning call.
So cute.
Well, they were gonna have their earning calls today for Disney. So Iger, very weird. Haven't seen this done in a while. Excuse me. Iger decides to go into NBC, does a little bit of a preview of how everything that he was going to talk about on the earning call half an hour before going into that call. Haven't seen that done many times before. As you can see, the stock market is up for Disney over here, so that's a good sign. Um, if you have stocks, I still say, regardless my feelings on Disney right now, I just don't know much about stocks, but I would love to buy stocks at this point when they're low. I mean, Disney's a powerful brand.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're gonna bounce back.
They're not gonna disappear.
Right. This is the time to buy. This is the time to buy. So I just need to find somebody that can actually help me with that. But anyway, Scott Gustin, who's an outstanding journalist on top of everything going on Disney. If you follow us in Instagram, I will just post everything directly from him. He's the damn source, and he's good. So basically, the company basically said that they have four key of building opportunities. Focus on profitability in streaming. Duh. I could have just sit down right here and kind of draw more than four key things that they need to focus on. But yeah, streaming services is one of them. They have to build ESPN into a prominent digital streaming platform. improving output and economic of film studios. Some terminology that it just like threw everybody off and it doesn't make sense. And we're gonna get to that in a second. Aloha Jax, my friend. I so miss you, bro. I
How's
do
it
miss you.
going?
Bring back HHN so I can hang out with Aloha Jax. Well, no, because then he may be in the Christmas stuff
I was gonna say
and
he's
we
probably in
get
the
to see.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know Steven normally is on Wednesdays and
Although I do
Thursdays.
miss that we really never caught up to do testing together.
Testing. No, yeah, but you know what? Steven was my informant on Wednesday and Thursday. I knew what was happening in the theme park because of Steven. Now, Steven, you're gonna have to hook up. We gotta figure it out your schedule now for the holidays, man. Cause I got we gotta hang out. We gotta hang out. Loha Jackson in Instagram. Make sure you're following him. Um, killer pictures, killer picture. I
Yeah. Oh my
cannot wait
gosh.
what you do with the holiday pictures. I don't know, Steven. I consider myself a good friend of yours, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of your work, and so is Karen.
I am.
So is Karen. We see your picture, we're like,
Damn. Just like me. Just like me. Like my picture.
Dave, I remember saying how SeaWorld just has no order and bad manager. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're going to the turn.
you can see it that they're becoming that, unfortunately. And I know Steven. Steven also goes to SeaWorld a lot, so I know he's an AP. That's what I'm saying. You make sure you follow him in Instagram as Aloha Jax because you'll be able to see things that I may not be able to show you because I don't go to SeaWorld. And you know, he gets to post a lot of the festivals and cool events, but you know, it is what it is. SeaWorld is one of those theme parks that you go once in a while,
Right.
not like Universal that you could be there every weekend. I don't see ESPN or ABC being valuable asset for Disney anymore. Me
Nope.
neither. I just don't know exactly what's happening. 20th Century Fox should just be seen as a boss and being sold off like Miramax. I think this whole thing is a facade. This is Iger trying to like because remember this is a conversation to the investors. So he's trying to convince the investors, yeah, hey, we're going in the right path. I think Disney, and I've been saying this for the longest, focus on what made you famous for. You know, I made the joke today in that call. I heard Iger say the name of the movie Witch that is coming out next week, I believe, and the Marvels 4 times. And I jokingly said, gee, I've heard Iger said the Marvel and Witch more today that I have seen Disney marketing company
Right.
in the last few months.
Yeah, they haven't marked that out at all for those.
I mean, he went hard. Like he like, oh my god, the Marvel is just gonna it's gonna shock us. Newsflash: the Marvel actually has the lowest pre-sale of any Marvel movie so far. So,
But they didn't market it at all.
because they suck at marketing right now, this is doing such an awful job marketing their thing. So when you see this whole thing, it is so nothing. That's how they started, all right. And then my first question, like, how about theme park? But you know what? Later on, they focus on the theme park and this and that. So then here's another thing that they said. Um, I'm not gonna read through all that, but basically, Iger noted that more than 50% of the new U.S. subscriber in the fourth quarter shows the ad-supported Disney Plus product. I want to say no scrap.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna pay you an
No, yeah.
overpriced product when you're not bringing anything. You know, it's the same thing over there, and you bring me new stuff every so often. It's not Netflix, you know. So yeah, of course. And then on top of that, it's overpriced. So he talked about the ESPN evolution. So basically, he's taking ESPN, which is already the world's leading sport brand, and turning it into a preeminent digital sport platform, allowing us to reach fans in compelling new ways and fully integrating key features into our primary ESPN offer. I think ESPN is going away. Why the heck did they want to go ahead and shut down anything that deals with ESPN, both here in Florida and in Disneyland? I think ESPN is going away, and Disney knows it, but people can see the writing on the wall. We're already moving quickly down the path, and we are exploring strategic partnership to help advance our effort through marketing, technology, distribution, and additional content. That's what Iger said. As we continue to develop our streaming business, the continued strength of ESPN relative to the backdrop on notable linear industry declines demonstrate the value of sport and power of the ESPN brand. He may be right on this. What he's trying to say is like, listen, no matter how much subscriber we're losing, they're sports fans.
Oh yeah, you will not lose the sports fan.
They're always going to be sport fans, and what we're going to do, we're going to spend time on making the ESPN brand in digital stronger. So if you want to watch it live stream from your phone, you are going to be able to do that. You just don't have to be sitting down in front of a TV. And here's my problem with that. And I may sound harsh when it comes to that, but I hope that his IT people are different on the network aspect that they are for the theme park. Because if you're gonna have the same concept that you have for theme parks in order to buy tickets, where your website collapses to have an important
an actual live stream and it goes down.
You are in trouble, my friend. And that's the problem. And I hate to sound negative, Karen, but the problem is that at this point, and I cannot be the only fan out there. I cannot be alone. I may be one of the most outspoken one, maybe because we have this means, we have this channel. But when you lose trust on a company, how are you asking me to trust you with something else?
Right. Something bigger.
Yeah, I feel like you need to fix whatever is going wrong in here first and then move to the next. But what the hell do I know? I'm not a CEO and whatever. Basically improving output and economics at studios. So next, according to Iger, they need to strengthen the creative output of a film studio, which generates value throughout the entire company. This, I believe. And he did say, he pointed out that the company has 4 of the top 10 highest grossing films of the year at the global box office, and mentioned more new releases and still to come. And that includes the Marvels. That's when he said that, and which he did say that, Antonio, 4 times. I think that this is what they need to focus on. That's what made Walt Disney or Disney Corporation, Disney Corp, and not this streaming garbage and networks garbage. Obviously, they had to do it to compete against Universal Studio when they were bought by Comcast NBC. And because they, typical Disney, they have to flex and they have to be better than anybody else. But I feel like this is where they need to focus on, because they've been screwing up badly. Just because you have 4 of the 10 highest films out there, it don't matter if you just grab a brand and screwed it up.
Right.
And then you try to put that on theme parks, and you have done absolutely nothing with some of those brands. And this is where it becomes very interesting. Turbocharging growth at parks and experiences, which I joke saying, if by turbocharging doesn't mean overcharging.
Yes.
So it says park and experience overall remains a growth story, and we're managing our portfolio exceptionally well.
Nice.
He added, even in the case of Walt Disney World, where we have a tough comparison to the prior year, when you look at the year's number compared to pre-pandemic level in fiscal 2019, we have seen growth in revenue and operating income over 25 to 30% respectively. Hold your horses. The only reason why he's seeing those numbers because, like I said, they are overcharging.
Yeah, the prices have gone up. That's the only way to combat
So
the
if
people
I'm
not going.
if I'm an investor right now, I will be asking the question, okay, how does that compare at the same price of 2019 versus now? I don't want to hear the increase on tickets, increase on food, increase on merchandise because you know what? I heard you too are making more money compared to 2019 because we're paying you more because when we negotiated your salary, we negotiated for more money. So how does that is equivalent to 2019? I can guarantee you right now it's gonna be lower. But of course, in numbers,
It's gonna look higher.
it's gonna look high, and that's what he's saying out there. It's gonna this is gonna come back eventually. It's gonna bite him in the ass. I can tell you that right now. They are, I mean, investors and stockholders. They make it up there with the reason of their investors.
Right.
Some of them are money hungry, and I want to know. I want to know.
You're not multiplying my
well,
numbers.
I want to
fast
know
enough.
per capita. I want to know how many more guests are we bringing in comparison to 2019. Don't tell me um, um, in money, because if you're gonna tell me that we had, let's say, 180 million visit guests in 2019, and we brought whatever $20 billion, right? But now we're having 110 million guests and we're bringing $40 billion. Then I want to know how we're going to increase it back to have my 180 million guests back in the park because that's where we're missing the money. You see what I mean? So I want to know per capita. I want to know how many more guests are we bringing compared to 2019.
Not enough.
I can guarantee you right now they are not gonna be able to make up those numbers. He noted over the last 5 years, return on investment capital has nearly doubled in our domestic park, and we have seen sizable increase over the same time frame across the total experiences portfolio as well. Not to mention the improved guest, the improved guest experience ratings we are now seeing at every one of our parks. Prove it.
Yeah.
Prove it. Let us see it. That's what I will say. I see. I need to be one of those jerks that get invited to this kind of thing. And when they do the Q&A, Mr. Iger, I got a question. But I'm not a journalist. But I would love to ask him. Can you show us the guest rate satisfaction now versus the pre-pandemic level?
Yeah.
Please show it. We need to see it. We need to see because for what we're seeing out there, people are complaining more, Mr. Iger. I'll be that jerk that will put him against that wall.
You would be.
I would. I don't know nothing to lose. And he said, as we announced in September, we plan to turbocharge growth in our experiences business through strategic investment over the next decade. Given our wealth of IP, innovative technology, buildable land, unmatched creativity, and strong returns on invested capital, we're confident about the potential of our new investment. A lot of big words thrown out there, impressive words. Do I believe it? Maybe.
Maybe.
Is it going to happen? Probably not. So Jack said, thank you very much. Just wait and see what I do tomorrow. All right.
Boy.
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. The TV deal with ESPN and ABC is what makes it complicated to sell them off. Yeah, the word. I don't know what the hell they're thinking. Which I'm hoping is a success in the box office. Which is probably gonna be like the what is it? I haven't even watched the movie. Is it the Eternal?
Oh yeah.
and Encanto. They're probably gonna not do so well in the movie theater because of the lack of marketing. And once it makes it to Disney Plus, it's gonna explode. Watch it. It's gonna go crazy. Um, During this his interview on CNBC, Iger said that there's no concern about decreased consumer spending and its potential impacts on the park. So he's not going.
Don't
He's
not worry.
he's very confident. He's like, yeah, we're gonna be doing well.
No worries.
Um,
We'll get there.
then he says, oh, and then Kevin Lansbury says that the planned investment over 10 years to turbocharge experiences segment will ramp up towards the back of that 10 years period with no gradual
With more
with
gradual.
more gradual increases in the first few years.
So that turbo is not really turbo.
So
It's like Turbo, the little slug.
as I heard that, Scott goes and posts this. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not sure turbocharging is an appropriate term if your 10-year plan for investment in the experiences segment will ramp up towards the back half of the 10 years period with gradual increases in the first few years. That was exactly what was going through my head when they said, as you can see, I wasted no time to say it was completely contradicting.
Say two different things.
I don't know. In another news, before I forget, after 118 years of strike,
Days.
Days. I'm sorry, 18 years.
118 years. Woo!
Anyways, SAG-AFTRA has officially reached a tentative agreement on the new 3-year contract with studios, a move that is heralding at the end of 2023, which is good. This is great news.
Oh my God, look how cute.
This is
That
a
is so cute.
new popcorn
bucket.
bucket available on November 22 on Disneyland, and then Walt
That is
Disney
cute.
World.
And the zipper, Amazon.
And the zipper, yes, that's for the new
The popcorn
movie.
bucket.
The
Wish.
new movie Wish. A lot of contradicting things.
So a lot of nothing came out of the meeting.
A lot of big words, and then with nothing. I'm telling you, I don't know, and I still have once in a while these one or two people that want to just come and basically pick up on an argument with me, and I just let them be. Anybody can show up and then build create a really good vocabulary and throw big words out there just to try to like impress people. But I'm telling you, I'm at the point that like prove it, show it to me. There is no way that they have a higher rate of guest satisfaction on this. There is no freaking
with a
way.
turbo of 10
and then
years.
You talk about turbocharging
10 years.
and it's going to be in 10 years. So we're talking about on 2030. That's what they're saying. By 2030, 2032 is when we're going to see everything done. People, too late for that. Those projects needed to be moving forward. And there's a part of it here that I think it was the CNBC. As a matter of fact, I think I might have posted myself. There's a part that he did say.
Sorry, maybe they're channeling Turbo, that little slug from the movie, but that's DreamWorks.
Income for Disney experiences business increased 30% with growth across the business, except at Walt Disney World. Wondering why, right? I'm wondering why. I just don't believe a word that they're saying. He just Iger knows how to play the game, I don't know. Ryan says, I believe the Disney Plus aspect of it. What is crazy about Disney Plus is that, what is it that they said? They lost a whole bunch of subscribers, but they're expecting to gain, I don't know how much millions. I'm like, how the heck
how do you lose it?
Again, very contradicting. Hopefully, now that the strike is over, Disney PR will improve.
Hopefully,
I doubt it because the Disney PR has gone through the floor, and they're not spending any money on
No.
marketing or none of that. Pretentious. Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
yeah. He's just trying to flex a little bit.
Miss
Hello, Miss Sheila.
Sheila.
How are you? Hopefully, you and the family doing well. One of our YouTube members. Up to this point, guys, if you're enjoying this content or you're learning something, please smash the like button as it helps us tremendously. Also, make sure you subscribe if you're brand new over here for more content like this one, where we talk about theme park news and we also take you inside the theme park and show you everything that is happening out there from a family perspective. Moving to blockmickey.com, Disney CEO Iger, top priority for Disney's success include turbocharging growth in the theme park. Again,
In the next 10 years.
basically, that's what they say, over 30% when compared to this time last year. That's how much they made. Blah, 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 blah. And then they're investing 17 billion over the next 10 years. So the same
Turbo.
bullcrap. That's what you call turbo. Disney park investment will ramp up closer to 2030.
Jeez.
That's what they said. It's back half of what,
But when you put it in numbers,
yeah, 2030.
2030.
Hello, Epic Universe opening on 2025. What are you guys doing?
They're turbocharging.
They're turbocharging. No. They're triple charging people in order to turbocharge. Miss Sheila said, "I'm good. Glad to hear that, Miss Sheila." So anyway, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
It'll be an extra interesting next 10 years. That's what
You're gonna hear a lot from me in the next 10 years. If I
take it off.
Yes, please
It
take it off.
right?
In the meantime, Karen, there's a poop problem.
There's a poop problem.
There is a poop problem.
Oh no! Oh no!
Disney has a poop problem.
What a poop problem? Like a Winnie the Pooh or like a poop?
No. Poop. People pooping.
Oh, gross.
Issues with Disney's park and people pooping.
What is wrong with people? What are they pooping in the fountains?
According to the WDW News today, guests still pooping in queues for Avatar Flight of Passage, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, and Indiana Jones Adventure in
Why are you
Disneyland.
Pooping? Why are you
People are pooping because these queues are huge, and I don't know. People are pigs. People are pigs. So
you cannot say the queues are long. I mean, I understand the queues are long, but Avatar has a bathroom. You can make it to the bathroom.
According to this, and this is not the first time that I read about it. Actually, something like that came at the beginning of this year. I just didn't touch it.
People are just gross.
But according to this news, when the line originally opened, it didn't have this queue. Didn't have this bathroom. It wasn't until people started complaining, having so many accidents, that they actually built this bathroom, in which cast member call it the poop hole. I'm not lying. Right here, cast member call it the poop hole because that's where
everybody that's the midpoint of the line, right, that people have to go.
Cast member that have worked in that Flight of Passage, they know it as the poop wall. Now, if you don't believe me, according to this article, people on Reddit actually went and started talking about the weird stuff happening in there. And he said, I am in the queue for Rise of the Resistance. Someone let the kid take a dump on the floor. Then they just walked out and left it. WTF.
People should get trespass for doing that crap.
And there was another second post that said, for skeptics, that this actually happened. Fun fact. I would not call that a fun fact.
No, it's a gross fact.
This was one of 3 related incidents at Rise Today. Less fun fact. I was there for all 3 of them.
Why are you teaching your kids to just go poop in the middle of it?
While both of these posts were about Walt Disney World, Disneyland Resort is no stranger to defecation incidents. The blast points to cleaning the kingdom. Insider tales of keeping Walt's dream spotless and nuked by former Disneyland custodial cast member. A cast member shared details of Code H, which was originally used to inform custodial worker that a cleanup was needed after one of the Main Street USA horses.
Horses.
But a second version of the code, human code age, became necessary.
That's sad. That is sad and shameful.
Unfortunately,
That's gross.
I agree with you, Karen. People need to get caught and trespass for this.
They do. Like, dude, if I see you pooping, you're out. Get out of the park. I mean, are you gonna be like, let's say, you're in somebody's house. You're just gonna poop in the
Listen.
living room? Come on, people.
You should be trespassed. You should be arrested at that point, unless you had an accident.
Well, that's
You know,
different.
like you are a stomach flu, whatever, and that happened. That's different. But if you're just doing it like that on the corner because you cannot hold it, because that's you and you want to be a pig, man, they should arrest you for that.
Don't they arrest you or give you a ticket if they find you in the side of the street doing
That's
that?
right.
What is it for indecent exposure?
That's right.
They should do that in the parks.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, Sheila say, "You, that's disgusting."
That is disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Mary said, "When you gotta go, you gotta go."
So yeah, Disney.
No,
has,
Mary,
Disney,
you go to the bathroom.
Disney has a pooping problem. Anyway, on a lighter note,
Please,
I'm gonna just shift from Disney to Universal because I need a mental break. And now, Universal, there was a leak, not that kind of leak either.
Oh boy.
Information, for DreamWorks. So we know that DreamWorks land is being built. So there were some permits that were placed, and now we may know what they're trying to register the snack stand as. So here we have it. One of them. First of all, it said the building permit that it was placed for here is for the meet and greet. The building indicates the new construction for the meet and greet. Obviously, this has to be approved by the city. And then the next one is for the merchandise kiosk. And the permit is now for new construction relating the merchandise kiosk, like I mentioned. And for the snack, this one is going to be Swamp Snacks. I like that from Shrek.
Shrek.
I do like that.
Are they going to be green and onion?
Yeah, so this is basically how a copy of the permit looks like. And then in the image from the building permit above, the ice cream kiosk has been given the name of Boombox. We think this will be probably probably in the troll section of the line, but we can say for sure. So there you have it.
That's pretty cool.
Some of the concept art.
That's exciting.
I'm excited, man. This has got to be the cutest thing ever. Moving right along. If you haven't seen some of our videos, well, some of the merch has come out for the holidays. I still have Halloween in my mouth. Almost say Halloween. Holidays, but this is more towards the parade. This is how the new logo looks like for Universal Studios. So you have a merry and bright shirt for $30. Very pretty. Merry and bright hoodie for $55. And the mug is $16. That look very cute. I like the kind of old classic looking
retro still.
Retro. That's
retro still.
Better word, Karen. Retro.
You're welcome.
I don't like using the word old. Retro. I like it. Classic.
Retro is still very popular. Retro came last year, but it's still hanging in there.
Michila said, "I feel better over here." Of course, Michila being one of our YouTube members. If you had little kids, I had no idea until I started doing some research for today. But DreamWorks Gabby's Dollhouse, Gabby on the Go, is traveling to Universal City Walk Orlando, and it's free.
That's cute.
Hold your horses. Something is free in the theme park, but this is for November 12th. So the event is free, but guests will need to visit Gabby's Dollhouse to register for a time slot. If times are full, there will be a limited number of tickets available day of, distributed on first come and first serve basis. I only can think about like Jonathan and his oldest daughter. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know for a fact that she loves Gabby, so that would be cool. Unfortunately, we don't have little ones, but hey, if you know
They're little in our
if you
hearts.
know somebody that's coming to Orlando that enjoys Gabby, make sure that you let them know. Um, Aloha, Jack. Steven said, I'll be there tomorrow for opening Christmas tribute store. We will be in the afternoon, Steven. Hopefully, we're able to see you. Um, I'm sure we should arrive around the 6 o'clock ish. Hopefully, you're around. The park closes at 7, but we'll be there
As
at 6
six
ish.
ish.
Tyler, how's it going? Happy Wednesday to you as well.
Tyler. And Mishida said, I love Earl's little female companion. So cute.
Rumored to be called Pearl.
Earl.
Now, Karen.
Yeah.
WDW review Five Nights at Freddy.
The movie?
Hopefully, some of you, not all, were able to watch Five Nights at Freddy.
I watched it, the whole thing.
You watched most of it. About 40% of it.
I slept for most of it too.
So she slept not because it was boring.
No, it seemed like a really good movie, guys. If I sit down, I fall asleep. So if you see me moving like a lot when I'm here, it's because I don't sit.
I enjoyed it. I think it was a really good movie. I hope it materializes and they make it into either a scare zone or
that needs to be
haunted house
or both. That'd be kind of cool if they have both.
It was pretty cool, but it's not. It honestly wasn't as scary as you may think.
No, that's why I don't know that a house would do it justice. Right? Because it wasn't. They didn't like none of the gory stuff was.
Yeah. So anyway, after they reviewed it, WDW News Today, I think it was a really good movie. So
it seemed like a good movie. Like
it's for free.
Everybody else,
if you have Peacock, you can watch it. If you don't have Peacock, subscribe for I think it's 5 or 7 days for free and watch it.
It was that parts that I saw, I enjoyed.
Yep. Free is always good. More photo validation cameras added to Islands of Adventure. Entrance technical rehearsal continue. Guys, I gotta be honest with you. In the last video, one of the last videos that we recorded, we did it. I think this is gonna be the best thing, one of the best ideas the Universal has ever come up with. Because when Karen, the kids, and I went the first time, and you had to do that validation, you had to stand up looking at it, right? Kind of like your thumbprint, right? You know how at the beginning you had to put it for a while? So we had to stare for a little bit, right? Yeah. Remember, we had to stare for a little bit.
Right.
Karen, the second time that we went last week when we were recording about the Christmas stuff, the kids and I look at that thing went like, whoop, green.
Nice.
We're like, holy crap, I didn't even look at that thing. Like I legit was looking at the girl and looking at with that one eye to the screen because I was about to change my face. But she's like, oh yeah, just make sure you stand up and look at it. And I do like whoop.
Hey.
I said to the lady, is it normally this quick? Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
I said, why are we testing this thing? Who do we need to talk to? Install this crap in every single one of them. She started laughing. And then she tells me like, well, make sure you leave your comments, if they ask you on a survey. And then right I am. Move a couple of these to Universal. What are we doing?
We usually get stopped to do other surveys. Watch it. You're not going to get stopped for this.
Karen, it is the fastest thing. Ask the kids. The kids were like, wow. Why did they take so long to bring something like that? And then I moved forward. And I think it was one of the kids that were behind me. They just looked. And they're like, that's it? So
I like it.
I am telling you, if this thing continues to be the way it is, keep it. Universal, we're begging you. So anyway, they ended up extending them, meaning that they added to more of the lines. So I'm assuming they want to have more testing done. But if it goes like it went, this facial recognition is gonna be the bomb. It is quick. At least for us, it was. So Anyway, so I do love the look of this new tribute store. Look at how nice it looks, the facade. When we show you the video, it was just the truss over here, and that's it. But look at how beautiful it looks.
Look at it right next to the
With
with the Halloween Horror Night stuff.
that'll be gone by tomorrow,
Yeah, yeah.
according to my sources.
But it's kind of cute. It's kind of cool to see the transition.
Yeah. But according to my sources, that at least that part over there from Hollywood will be gone from HHM because they don't want to kind of screw up this view. But it is pretty. It is impressive.
It is pretty. Anything I like nutcrackers.
So that's how the new tribute store is looking like. Like Steven referred earlier, it is opening for Universal Pass holder tomorrow, starting at 11 in the morning, and we will be there. Not at 11, later.
6.
6. Universal announced another garage sale for November 2023. Chances are they have a whole buttload of crap still
Yeah.
for Universal Halloween Horror Nights, and they need to get rid of it. So don't get overly excited thinking, "Oh my God, Universal has the biggest heart ever."
No.
No.
They're trying to clear merchandise.
They have
have
way
too much
too
Halloween.
much. They don't know where to put it, and we need to sell it. So just like any garage sale, we'd rather sell it to you at a 60% off than keeping it in our warehouse because inventory that we have on hand, in case you don't know business, is money sitting on the shelf. And that's a huge no. And believe me, when I say this, somebody will get in trouble for all this because somebody went crazy over ordering. Moving right along, Grinchman comes early with a new Grinch zipper at the Universal Studio. Look at how cute that thing looks.
That's new.
It is new.
Seems familiar.
No, this one is new. Last year was
That
different.
was cute though.
$18 for the zipper. $18
For like a sip.
Hey, that's still cheaper. It's cheaper than Disney. The Disney
yeah.
one is 20 something. Like the Donald one that
The Christmas tree.
the Christmas tree, that's gonna be $25 if I'm not
Jeez.
mistaken. Yep. Yes,
And
ma'am.
I don't like the zipper cups. Are they? They're getting bigger in what they look, but the inside of the actual zipper is getting smaller.
Mhm. It's more for decoration.
So it's definitely it's definitely more for decoration because
Lexi, you're choosing the worst spot to
she's over here.
welcome now because unfortunately I kicked her by accident.
Oh. She wants me to pick her up. That's what
She wants to lay down. Lexi's our Chihuahua. She wants to lay down where I put my feet. So every time I move, it's not that I'm hurting her, but I, sort of kick her, not on purpose.
you gave her a little nudge.
So anyway, $18. This was kind of dope to see.
Ooh.
Universal Classic Monster Dark Universe Land Portal reveal. This is for Epic Universe. Shout out to Bio Reconstruct for this amazing picture as usual. And that's a picture that and they're giving him credit here and for Instagram. I know Instagram for Twitter, but we're seeing it here in WDW News. So Bio Reconstruct continues to drop the fire when it comes to these pictures in Epic. And it's looking pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's intense in a good way, like exciting.
Yeah.
Things are getting
Coming along,
getting shaped the proper way, exciting people every time that you see something new. So if you have Twitter, X, or whatever the heck they want to call it nowadays, followed by a Reconstruct. So this we
Ooh,
have
it goes
seen
on top.
multiple
That's pretty cool.
times. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So very, very interesting what we're seeing nowadays. With more news, opening date and name reveal for new Celestial Universal Orlando Resort Hotel. The opening day and name of the new Universal Orlando Hotel on Epic Boulevard have been revealed thanks to Lowe's Hotels website. Um, so it's called Universal Stella Nova Resort.
Stella Nova.
And one of the new hotels will be a Universal Stella Nova Resort, while the other will be Terra Luna Resort. Lowe's Hotel has a landscaping landing page. I'm sorry, for the former that includes concept art and a scheduled opening date of January 21st, 2025. You could almost expect a soft opening of the theme park closer to this day. I'm not saying it's gonna be in January. I can tell you right now the target is February, the latest March. That's what my sources have told me. They're not shooting for January. They want the hotel to first be open, work all the little things. They gotta do their punch list, the setup punch list for those people that don't understand construction language. When you do a punch list means when you find a mistake the construction need to fix and get it up to the standard of the drawings. Once all that is fixed, that's when everything else is gonna open. But the soft opening targeted right now is towards the middle or third week of February 2025. You heard it from me first.
I said it. I said it.
So Aloha Ya 6 Dark Universe can come soon enough. Nope. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. That's probably gonna be our hangout spot for a while. He's like, where are you going, Epic Universe? Where are you going, Epic Universe again? Epic
what happened to Universal? I don't know what happened.
Epic Universe? What happened to Universe? I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
Tell me what happened to Universe.
Something happened over there?
So, Miss Sheila said, yeah, I can't wait. So, yeah, we're all looking to that February daytime. Time will tell. Epic Universe internal entertainment auditions posted for Universal Orlando Resort team members. So here's what's happening. They're doing an internal casting first for performers to work at Epic Universe, the third theme park scheduled to open in summer 2025. Epic Universe casting call. They're calling for actor, drummer, actor, musician, puppeteers, dancers, singers, animated show, atmosphere, performers. The submission deadline is midnight Eastern time on November 22nd.
Good night, Mary.
Bye, Mary. Where's she going?
She's gotta go to sleep.
She keep going early on every single live stream. What the hell?
She's heard enough for you.
What the heck? So if you're an actor, this is interesting, the criteria. If you're an actor, you will perform a minute comedic monologue and demonstration of any proficient dialects. Actor or musician, perform 1 minute comic monologue and 60 measure of your choice of violin, percussion, and unique instrument in a genre of your choice. Dancer, submit 1 minute jazz combination of dance reel if available, and the list goes on and on. Animator, show, atmosphere, performance seeking candidates. You gotta be 4'2" to 4'8".
Oh, I'm too tall.
4'10" to 5'2", 5'6" to 5'8", and 5'10" to 6 feet in height. After slating with the name and height, perform a slow 360-degree full turn with arms bent at a 90-degree angle, and then strike 3 distinct character poses.
Oh, jeez. That's intimidating.
That sounds like a dance verbiage that I do not speak. But I can tell you right now, according to my sources, they're going to go through all these auditions in November, and they're going to cast for outside between December and January of 2024. By February, they're going to start selecting. They're going to go through the Mardi Gras. After Mardi Gras, then they're going to start working with those performers. Then they will be working behind the scenes in Universal Studios. And once Epic Universe does a soft open, not a soft opening, but it opens for team members, they're going to move over there, and that's how they're going to proceed. Lots of information.
Lots.
You
Happy
see, you
happy
see,
packing, Mary.
when I talk to my friends, my connections out there, and they feel me all this info, and I'm like, man, I got so much to share with the peeps, so
Oops.
much to share with the family. And Karen is finding out all this at the same time that I'm telling you.
Yes.
So much to share with you guys, and I find it out on a weekly basis, and I have to like stay quiet, and I gotta bite my
Save it,
tongue,
save
and
it.
I have to only just drop whatever is I'm allowed to say. Obviously, I get more info, but I cannot say it because they're gonna discover my sources, and
We can't have that.
No.
Aloha
you see,
Jacks.
and it says it over here. Select candidate may be asked to attend a callback in January or February because once there, they're gonna put them with the outside casting, and then they do because they understand some of this performance will be in Mardi Gras, so they're gonna allow them to perform. And because summer is summer, they're not gonna have no event. From that point forward, after Mardi Gras, that's when they're gonna just spend time on this. The end. Ta-da!
And per Aloha Jacks, the entertainers are very excited. I'm assuming a lot of them have to be like.
Oh yeah, he probably heard the same thing. He knows as many.
He's got
Well,
his connections.
he knows more entertainers than I do.
A
I
lot
just
more.
happen to know management, and management fits me info.
Right.
But he knows entertainers. Now, although the entertainers, they're very careful about talking because they sign contracts.
Right.
and
They can't say. If they want to keep their jobs, they can't really be saying.
Yeah, manager thing.
They're not in that contract. I mean, they're still all in kind of contract.
Eh. This got me excited. Nintendo actually came yesterday and said, hey, listen, we're truly developing a live action to The Legend of Zelda. You're talking about Mario killing it in the big screen. Why until this comes out?
Nintendo needs their own. Zelda could use their own land. Zelda has a lot of fans.
That's some conversation.
Yeah.
Zelda is in conversation as we speak, but believe it or not, for Japan.
It makes sense. But Zelda has a lot of fans. So, like Zelda is one of those games that has never lost its fan.
Nope.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you're looking at the possibly next development of Universal Studios being out there. It's being out there now. The rumors are true. If they bring it, according to the rumors that I heard, it's not going to be in Epic. They're literally, and a lot of people know this. They're literally targeting Island of Adventures, Lost Continent.
That makes sense.
They are literally and so the conversation dropped for a while, and lately is
Epic's already on its way, so now they have to
back again.
Yeah, because now Epic's on the way, and Epic is being built, so now they got to start thinking about their other parks. So that makes
well, there
sense.
were some concerns. I'll be honest with you. Some of the concerns that were brought by Nintendo is the fact that Lost Continent is touching Hogsmeade, and they feel like, listen, it's two big brands together, and kind of like they want their own spotlight too. You know what I mean? So that was some of the decision that they had to make. So I don't know what else they thought, but that was one of the biggest concerns.
But it makes sense.
All right, moving back to Disney.
Oh, really? We gotta go back.
I gave you a break, man.
Not long enough.
I gave you a break.
Not long enough.
I did an outstanding segue from
talking
about poop to like an outstanding topic with Universal Studios. So now we get to focus on how the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party doing, Karen.
Phenomenal.
So according to the late, as of this morning, 2 more nights got sold out in November.
Good for them.
So the 17th and the 1st are sold out now. So now you're looking at a total of 8 nights available in November. Still very in shock that this is Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
And it's still available. But okay. We're going to give it until tomorrow when the content creators go out tomorrow and then they start recording. And then you're going to see this taking over. Then moving to December. Look at December, only 2 days sold, 3 or 4 days sold out. So again,
That's a little sad.
I don't know what kind of funny thing Iger is smoking at this point.
That's in the 10-year plan.
I guess so. So he's expecting to sell this by close to 2032.
Yes, yes, yes.
But hey, it is what it is. They're gonna sell out. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna sell out. But it's a struggle. Every year
they've been slower and slower. Yeah.
Now that led me to check on Jollywood. We will be on Jollywood this Saturday. I was not sure about live streaming. Apparently, Karen really wants to live stream it. So if we decide, well, Karen is the decision maker. So if she says we're gonna live stream it, all that I'm asking, please, please share it in all your social media. We will probably be competing with some big live streamer
with everybody else.
And my concern was like, Karen, this is the first time that we're going to this event. We don't know what the heck is going on. I want you to enjoy it. And what do you say? What was your answer? She probably forgot her answer.
I forgot.
She said something like this. Kind of like, yeah, I understand that, but if it wouldn't be for the channel, we wouldn't be there in the first place. So why not show our viewers the same experience that we're gaining the first night? What she said, something like that.
So this might be the first party that we're gonna look a little lost, but that's just because we don't know what to expect. We don't know what we're looking for.
So anyway,
so most likely we'll be going live.
Do us a favor, make it super worth it. Share it everywhere. Ask people to join us. That way we make it very epic, and Karen doesn't feel lonely as I will be vlogging it. And I need and I need the kids to be with me. All right, Michela, no worries. Oh, Mets are kicking. I need some of those. I'm just kidding, Michela.
Have a good night.
I do have problems sleeping, so
I don't. Unfortunately, I think I had I had that other problem.
Do you sleep too much?
That if I sit, I fall asleep.
Yeah, but that's because you barely sleep. You barely
rest. I don't know, but I think there's got to be something. So there's got to be something wrong with
Anyway, Michela, take care of yourself. Thank you for joining us. But anyway, Karen, this is so far what is sold out in November for Jollywood. This is a 10 nights event, and I have the feeling it's gonna be super popular. So 3 nights out of the 10 sold out. So we shall see. Moving right along. I just picked this subject for Ryan because he asked me last week. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but basically he said the new court filing Disney points to Universal's new taxing district to illustrate how DeSantis singling out and punishing only Disney. Ironically, I said he asked last week. I said yes, definitely, and then they come out the next day with that. Frozen begins decorating Pixar Plaza at Hollywood Studios for 2023 holiday season. So now there's this walk-in. Season greetings. Municipal. It's there right now as we speak. You can see it.
Stand here.
So next thing, new details announced for the Lookout Cay Disney Cruise Line new private island. So starting this summer, Disney went ahead and shared concept art of this island. So as soon as the guests step foot on the breathtaking island destination when it debuts in summer 2024, they will discover a celebration of Bahamian storytelling, artistry, and culture. Look at this beautiful. The Goombay Cultural Center will embody the essence of Joncano,
a
Bahamian festival filled with joyous music and
has to be awesome
parades that will come to life in many ways across Disney Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. Goombay is one of the traditional music styles of the Bahamas, involving singing, dancing, and drumming. So, and then there will be plenty of family entertainment in store at Triton's Trumpet Stage. The gazebo name is inspired by one of the stunning natural wonders found among the Bahamian beaches. Then, of course, we must mention the shopping opportunities and treasures of E- Eleuthera, whichever way you said. That Serenity Bay will be a relaxing retreat exclusively for adults 18 years of age and older. So this is how that concept art looks like.
Beautiful.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Karen, what can we do
Oh,
to go next summer to this island?
there's a lot going on next year.
I really would love to enjoy this island. I don't know. Let's put in our goal plans.
Out there.
Beautiful. Later park hours update that continues, Karen. So now for the Thanksgiving week from November 20 to the 23rd, I'm sorry, park hours go from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m.
I mean, they're aligning more to what they used to do pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Because pre-pandemic, every night was 12 a.m. closing.
That's a rough one for
Yeah.
the cast members.
Oh yeah.
So, anywho, 2023 holiday season food guide for Walt Disney World theme park resorts and more. I'm just gonna show you
The
and
pictures.
read a couple of them to you because it's a lot. But starting tomorrow in Amorettes, you're gonna be able to find all of this.
Yeah.
Now, spoiler alert: we will be in Disney Spring on Friday. You know, depending how much time we have, we may or may not try some of these. But at least we know. If not, we'll return. I wouldn't have to twist Karen's arm to return to try pastries or treats. I can
I think we need to
guarantee you.
return.
I can guarantee you that we possibly will return and try some of these. But in Amaretta alone, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new treats.
That's a lot.
Chef Art
Ooh.
is coming with a holiday turkey sandwich. That's not new. Chicken Guy is coming with some stuff, but it's not new either. The only thing that had new is a caramel apple pie shake, which is a vanilla gelato blended with dark caramel sauce. That's new.
Ooh.
Dark side margarita, unfortunately, doesn't bring anything new. This is one of my favorite spots, by the way. It's really good.
Really good.
Everglades is not bringing anything new.
That's interesting.
The Ganagerie, though, is bringing this piñata. Bad part about piñata, as long as even though it looks beautiful, you're looking at a $30-something dessert
To then
to just
break apart.
break it. They literally give you a wooden hammer. And yep. So this piñata has crisp pearls and gingerbread toffee. So it looks pretty though.
That looks
They
delicious.
all look Instagrammable.
And the ganagerie has like the most delicious chocolate. So
Oh yes.
so you can't go around buying it, but
For
just know
sure.
you're spending a lot of money too. So like those little Mickey heads, those have to
So
be delicious.
they call gingerbread pecan toffee. So
There.
it's a spice.
Well,
Spiced
it's because of the ginger, probably.
toffee and
Yeah.
enveloped by milk chocolate and encrusted with toasted
It's because of the
pecans
spice that they're
and
using.
gingerbread crumbs. Milky chocolate covered gingerbread cookies. So
You can't go wrong at the ganagerie.
this is beautiful. This is delicious. The Olaf hot cocoa.
Yes.
That's not new. That came 2-3 years ago. I think it was during the pandemic, 2020. I think it was. That's when we tried it. It was delicious. Gideon is not bringing anything new.
That's weird.
The hang bar is bringing a couple of things. So you have pigs and blanket. You have all ham and cheese trees. Look at it over here.
That's cute.
Cranberry barbecue meatballs. Naughty and nice
Double legs.
double X.
Cookies, drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of
That's a lot of new
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. 6 drinks. It's a lot. And continuing, I'm gonna keep moving away from Disney Spring just to show you other location. Let's see. So in Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge in Jambo, you're gonna be able to find a
Dumbo.
giraffe cookie. which is a sugar cookie, and then you go to Pop Century. They don't have anything new. Beaches and cream, nothing but Boardwalk Deli. You could find a frosted croissant roll. Nothing else is new. Anyway, for
Con tempo.
definitely recommend you guys to follow Andrea Disney for Foodie because she'll be trying a whole bunch of this and
Yeah.
she'll be posting. So she's the person to follow, Disney for Foodie in Instagram. Uh, or spoiler alert, if you haven't watched our latest video that was posted this morning, you get to see Andrea for a little bit.
Yeah.
Contempo Cafe is bringing a holiday cranberry
Frangipane.
frangipane cake.
Frangipane.
Gasparilla is bringing a present peppermint brownie pop.
Nice.
And
Girl.
Lexi, where the heck are you
Jeez,
going?
woman.
She's very active today.
What is wrong? What do you need?
Normally
What do
she's
you need?
sleeping.
What's going on?
Um,
What do you need? Thank you. What do you need?
Oh, okay. So now we're in Hollywood. Hollywood. Look at me. I was gonna say holiday. We're in Hollywood Studios. So on Hollywood Studios, you will be able to find some stuff in ABC
Commissary.
but nothing is new. Some stuff on Backlog Express, Hollywood Scoops, Pixarizo. They don't have anything new,
So
unfortunately.
nothing new at the studios. Pretty much.
Uh,
They didn't even do that. They didn't even make a new Pop Tart.
Nope.
What?
Nothing new.
Nothing.
Darn bastards.
Hey.
Animal.
Well, it makes sense that I didn't do anything new for
Because of
Jollywood. Yeah,
But Animal Kingdom didn't make it either.
because they're pushing people to go to the parties.
Yeah. Now Magic did. Check this out, Kenny. So Cheshire Cafe, they're bringing a peppermint eclair. So it's an eclair filled with white chocolate peppermint mousse and topped with peppermint mousse and chocolate pieces. We could add that to the list of the 4 new items they came out on the Foodie Guide. So that will be item number 5. And Columbia Harbor House is bringing a maple mustard glazed salmon served with green beans. I don't eat salmon. That will be more
I eat
Karen. And something that I'll be having my negotiation skill with Karen. Starting tomorrow, you will be able to find the Mickey Mouse Toy Soldier bucket. This is a popcorn bucket exclusive for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. And you can only find it on that party, on the popcorn carts around the Magic Kingdom. That's what it looks like. And this is the zipper that I made the comment earlier that they're charging $25. That's what insane. I told Karen. The Grinch is 18. That's
the Grinch is not bad.
This one is $25 and it looks smaller. And Donald is going to be available starting tomorrow. Also, add the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas, and then after that, starting on the 11th on the other parks. And I'm assuming because of Hollywood Studios is having the Jollywood, you're gonna find this. Last year I went nuts for this popcorn bucket, but it used to be red. Now it's golden because they know how to make money. But this bucket is beautiful. Like you actually, what is it?
It's a music box.
Yeah, it's a music box. You turn it.
Music and the picture turn.
I freaking love that bucket. Where is it, you may ask? It's in the attic with all the Christmas stuff.
Soon to come down.
Soon to come down because it's going to be part of the decoration. So now they have the golden. I didn't even, you see, Karen complains about me saying, hey, how about I want to buy this, I want to buy it. I didn't even send her this one. She found out yesterday talking to Andrea.
Thankfully.
And she's like, you really don't want the golden one? Nope.
Good.
I'm good. Got the red one.
Good.
But this soldier, I want him. So I'm going to have to. You know the money that Andrea sent us yesterday? I'm going to have to just resend it back. Moving right along, entertainment and showtime for 2023 Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We're not attending, but that's starting tomorrow. So people are going should know this. The Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade It's at 8:30 and 11 p.m. The most merriest celebration stage show. You got four shows: 7:40, 9:25, 10:35, 11:55. This show is so damn beautiful. I really, really love that show. The parade is cool. This is like the best part of the parade.
Totally.
The only change that they did since 2019 is that finally they're bringing all these soldiers back. It used to be maybe four.
Yeah.
Now all of this lineup is returning starting tomorrow, according to what they said.
Good.
And of course, you can enjoy um, the fireworks at 10 p.m. and the newest Frozen show that is called Frozen Holiday Surprise, which we actually posted that video this morning. Yesterday was the first time they showed it, and we were there. So hopefully you've seen it. If not, definitely watch it. You're gonna enjoy it. Blizzard Beach is officially open. People had a blast in Blizzard Beach, Karen. The temperature was just
Yeah.
perfect. It wasn't too hot, too cold. The park was very empty, and people just enjoyed it. Had a
Perfect.
blast. Entertainment and showtime for Jollywood. Nice. This is something that Karen should start taking notes. Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam at 12:30 a.m. So you
Past my bedtime.
maybe kind of like for the Eastern Coast people, might be too late for you. Our West Coast people, this is perfect for you. You can watch the Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam apparently live with Karen, because she will be there live in it. This is actually our most favorite Christmas fireworks and projection show in Disney property here in Walt Disney World. To the point that there's a lot of people upset that they're bringing it now since 2019, and people are pretty pissed off. Then now we have to pay
With all the rights. We shouldn't have to pay for
this
that.
This show is awesome.
Yeah.
So then we have something called the Holidays in Hollywood. So we got four show: 8:45, 9:45, 10:45, and 11:45. So behold on an all new stage show inspired by the glitz and glamour of vintage Hollywood TV special with a contemporary twist and some holiday magic at Theater of the Star. See the holidays through the fresh lens in the star-studded series of jolly vignettes. Enjoy appearances from special guest stars including Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Tiana Bell, Minnie Mouse, and Mickey Mouse, accompanied by the talented cast of singers and dancers and jazz musicians. Then you got the other show that's called What's This? What's this?
What's this?
Nightmare Before Christmas sing along 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. So
Gotta really time this.
join Jack Skeleton at the Hyperion Theater for a dreamlike adventure inspired by Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Sing along with the Pumpkin King to beloved songs with the film as you follow two friends of a larger than life journey. You'll discover the peculiar magic of wandering in unlikely places, conquer the Oogie Boogie Man himself, and stay curious when things are not quite as they seem. So that's the sing along. And then the new holiday glam party. That's
8:30 and 12:30.
Yep,
It's a merry mashup. Delicious taste and sips iconic throwback characters on a holiday vibe full of glitz and sparkle.
So that may be I think that's the one inside that restaurant.
I was gonna say, is that the one inside?
So here's basically all the entertainment throughout the evening. Stylish party goers who want to put their own singing and dancing on display can join in a spirited sing along at the Hyperion Theater, dance to a holiday DJ mix at the park's main entrance, or take in a lively Latin street fair on Commissary Lane. Enjoy after hours access, thrilling rides and coasters.
We might lose tickets for a little bit.
Pal around with your favorite Disney friends throughout Disney Hollywood so we can meet Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and the rest of the iconic gang on Animation Courtyard and on a hot set with dazzling holiday props. Snap a selfie in your favorite throwback friends like Powerline Max and Phineas
Phineas
and
and Ferb.
Ferb at Echo Lake in a classic holidays decor. Strike a stylish pose with Edna Mode, Dashling, and chill with one of the super friends at Pixar Plaza. Photos of this and unforgettable moment can be captured by the Disney Photo Pass team with free digital downloads and two new Photo Pass experiences included with
Oh,
the
nice.
price of the event. So hey,
Hmm.
that's a bargain. At least we get a free picture. Good luck making those long lines. Um, so anyway, that's
Sounds
what's
like fun.
going on starting this Saturday. We will be there. Karen will be living.
I like how you at the beginning said Karen may be living, and I was like, Karen will be
You
living.
made it clear that you will be living, so we're live in it. You said it.
You
Okay.
just repeated it.
List of the attraction open during Disney Jollywood Nights, a holiday event at Hollywood Studio, starting with the Pooping Ride, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, virtually queue only,
That's so dumb.
so people don't poop.
Knock it off.
Millennium Falcon, Smuggler Run. But still, this is the stupidest.
That's dumb. That's the
This is the
dumbest thing.
stupidest thing. We're paying a lot of money to be told, like, maybe be told, like, sorry,
Yeah, no.
you can go in. Um, you got the alien swirling saucers. The Slinky Dog Batch will be open. Toy Story Mania, Rock and Roller Coaster, The Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway,
So all the rides.
Muppet 3D, Star 2,
All the
Star
rides.
2. But I'll be honest
Which is
with you,
cool.
people that go for the rides, you are going to have a blast.
Yeah.
Chances are these are going to be a walk on.
Yeah.
So yes, you're paying $159 maybe per ticket, and you're not gonna wait.
Yeah.
I can bet you money right now you're gonna do walk on after walk on after walk on after walk on. You're gonna be like, I'm done with all my rides. Now I'm just gonna enjoy my night. Maybe I could catch up a couple of shows, and it's gonna be like probably
Hopefully.
the best $159 that you have spent in
Hopefully.
Hollywood Studio versus going through a regular day. I can tell you that right now. Finger crossed, but I'm almost sure that's gonna happen.
We'll find out.
Orlando tourism shows modest gains after slumping summer. Karen,
This is a holiday.
I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
I hope you're ready. Sit tight, and everybody who's watching it live right now,
Sit down.
and people who are rewatching it,
Make sure you're sitting.
you are gonna be impressed
Okay.
by the modest gain. I hope you're all ready. I think I'm gonna slow it up over here. So this is according to Orange County, which is our county. So in April, we lost 3.5%, May 6.7%, June 7.3, July 5.2, August 5.6. Are you ready? You gotta be ready to see the modest.
Let's go. Let's go.
You should have seen it over here.
I did see it already.
0.8%. That's what we ain't.
That's amazing. That's we're going up.
Which we're
We
shooting
went.
for the stars. Way to go.
Hey, that's
Way to
Woody
go,
says
Disney.
that.
Shooting for the star. Whoopie doo. Okay.
Hey, an increase is an increase. You gotta give it to them.
All right. I bet you that they didn't talk about this on the games call today. Oh, that's right, because it's not a true game. My bad.
It's in the next 10 years.
Yeah, well,
the
it
tor- in
cannot.
the-
It cannot be a true game because
Everything's
by
negative.
adding all this negative, it will not be a true game anyway. So why are they going to take the
It's in
investor that?
that's in the turbo in the
Ay,
next 10 years.
ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
Full list of character meet and greet location for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. That's the one starting tomorrow. This is in Magic Kingdom. So you can meet Santa Claus, so Jack and Sally, Mickey Mouse, Mary Poppins, and Fantasyland. Where is in Main Street? This is on
That's
Main
Main
Street.
Street,
In Fantasyland, you could meet Tweedledee in Tweedledum, Alice and the White Rabbit, Winnie the Pooh and Friends, Ariel and Prince Eric, Rapunzel and Flynn, Cinderella and Prince Charming, Snow White and Prince, Aurora and Prince Philip, Belle,
Snow White
Merida.
Prince.
Storybook Circus, you will get to meet Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy, Scrooge McDuck, Santa Goofy, Seven Dwarfs, I think if anybody's gonna go over here, they definitely need to meet Santa
Santa
Goofy
Goofy, yeah.
and the Seven Dwarfs if you can. Aladdin and
Abu.
Abu, Jasmine and
Mm.
Genie, Captain Jack Sparrow, Peter Pan, and Stitch. Those are the ones that come in Adventureland. I'm surprised they're bringing Stitch to Adventureland. Frontierland, the Country Bears, Tiana and Naveen. Liberty Square, you get to meet Santa.
Santa.
We had taken picture with Santa before. It's pretty cool. The line is not that bad. Normally, it's like about 10 to 15 minute line. You did it with us last
Yes.
year. It is included
It
with
wasn't
your
bad.
photo pass too, so it's kind of cool to get the free picture. So as a family, we get the first picture with Santa normally in this party. Not this year, but we used to in the last 2 years, which was pretty cool. At least Skylar and I got 2 years
Right,
ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So there you have it. Photos, video, and Frozen Holiday Surprise Castle Show. We did this video. The video is currently live on YouTube. It was a very cute show.
Very cute show, yeah.
Highly recommend you to watch it. They're showing it at 6:15 every day, but when nights like the party tomorrow, they're gonna show it at 6:15 and then 8:15. Anyway, watch the video. You're gonna enjoy it. Grand Florida Gingerbread House is now open. Started today. As a matter of fact, we had planned to go there today, but didn't work out with our schedule. I didn't make it home until late today, and I wanted to do the live stream. But anyway, this is how the gingerbread house is looking. We have the chance. We'll probably do this ginger house and every other ginger house.
I believe the gingerbread carousel is already up too.
No, it's tomorrow.
Oh. Well, that's what I'm saying. It'll be up.
Right. So we could probably, we have the time, if the schedule allow, we'll probably do this gingerbread house. We go to what is it?
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk. And yeah, that's
And
where it is.
Contempo.
And then we go to the Contemporary Hotel and then record that. We do all Ginger House. I normally also do it in for Wilderness too. We do something for Wilderness, and then later on they do something in Animal Kingdom. So maybe later on we'll do a video with all these gingerbread houses and show it to you guys. I talked to Andrea. She wasn't that impressed. She's like, listen,
It's the same thing.
and some of the desserts are not even
good.
They don't even look good. So anyway,
Ashley, my mom and I went to see the gingerbread. My mom and I want to see the gingerbread house. It's pretty like iconic for at least for the Grand Floridian to go see the gingerbread house, and they put a lot of effort into that house.
Well, this is what you do. Actually, you park in Disney Spring, catch the bus, and go to the bus. Take it all the way to
Springs.
No, to Grand Floridian. From the Grand Floridian,
oh yeah,
you could actually walk to the Contemporary and then see the second one, and then from there you could actually catch the bus to go to for Wilderness, or if you want to walk back to Magic Kingdom, you could catch the boat. That boat takes you directly to Boardwalk. And then on Boardwalk over there, you could see that carousel. And then from Boardwalk, then take the bus back to Disney Springs.
There you have it.
Yeah.
There's your way of seeing all the gingerbreads.
I'm offering my tour guide services for free. That's how you do it, my friend. That's how you do it. If you've never seen the gingerbread houses before, it is impressive.
It's amazing, and it's all gingerbread. I mean, the house itself, obviously, it's built, but every shingle and everything, every piece of decoration is gingerbread or something edible, like something sweet.
The earlier you go, the better because of the smell. You just step into those lobbies and that gingerbread hits you in a really good way. And they know how to do it. That's why they sell you those treats. You're like, oh my God.
They're not going to make a gingerbread house or not.
Right. Definitely recommend that if you've never done it, and like Ashley, who wants to go with her mom, it's a pretty cool way of spending quality family time. You don't have to kill yourself. It's impressive to see. I love doing it. Just like normally during this time, our time frame becomes more limited and more limited. And
Yeah.
but I almost went today.
Right.
I almost went today. Just that I arrived home too late. Um, Ashley saw Star in Disney Spring and grab the bus. There you go.
There you go.
Take it. Take the bus. Yeah, it's harder because see now that you are heading into the holidays, you might find security guards that they get the the mall cop complex, if you know what I mean. They think that they're like powerful, and then they start giving you a hard time. You know,
Well, you
uh,
can't park in the deluxe resorts
they give you
nowadays.
listen. They give you a hard time no matter what, because you can tell them, hey, I have I bought food from Gasparilla Grill, and I'm going to pick it up. Well, you cannot park over here. What do you mean I cannot park over here? I got it. I bought food.
Yeah,
Well, it's only for guests. Well, the application says I can buy food
and I bought it.
and I bought it. I need to park. So sometimes you gotta have to talk to them that way. They're like, well, I'm not supposed to do that, but you can park over there. So I exchanged some words one time. Karen wasn't with me, but I told him, I
Thankfully,
said, if you if you don't want guests over here, why are you selling to guests? That
yeah,
doesn't make any sense. But you could always go to Disney Spring and catch the bus. I'm not catching the bus. How would it if I want food from Disney Spring, I park in Disney Spring. So I kind of pushed it and then let me so the closer to the holidays, the harder it gets. And they will actually say eventually, especially the Thanksgiving and the Christmas weeks and all that, only guest resorts, and they what they do, they block the application too. So if you're not staying in the resort, you cannot order food or none of that, which is stupid. Because they are not allowing people to park, and a lot of times you look at the parking completely empty.
empty.
They just want to. They're mall cops, like I call it sometimes. Um, but anyways, definitely suggest parking on Springs. You go with no rush. You get off on the hotel. Nobody tells you anything, and you enjoy your time. You could park in
Yeah,
TTC, yeah. It's just that it's annoying. TTC is annoying. But yeah, I park in TTC all the time. As a matter of fact, there's times that I park in TTC and I just walk. I don't even catch no monorail. Kids hate it.
yeah. It's
That
it's easier.
well, according to TTC cast member yesterday, it's over 1 mile from TTC to the Magic Kingdom.
I mean, it's a walk, but it's a nice little walk.
Right? I mean, no,
It's a
not
nice walk.
bad. No, not bad. Yeah, you're right. It's a beautiful walk.
It's a beautiful walk.
It's a beautiful walk. Karen, one last thing on November 22nd because Disney loves throwing things just for fun. New Spaceship Earth show featuring Alma Star from which movie debuting on that day?
That's cute.
So, not sure. I,
Ah,
I'm not gonna just show up for that, But
well, why not?
well, you can.
No, I won't. On November 22nd. No,
Yeah,
okay,
I'll be
I
here.
pass. That's a Wednesday before. No,
Yeah, have fun.
no, I'm not going. I'll be working anyway.
I just don't know that that's enough to
I'll be
make
in the
people.
office.
Why are you in the office? They should let you work from here.
They already said no.
Really?
Yeah.
What a bunch of jerks, man. Damn. Disney on their plan to 2030, they're becoming more jerks.
Turbo.
They're turbocharging you guys to your last nerf. For real.
Reels.
Ay, 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 ay. They give me a headache. Disney gives me a headache sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't think Walt intended for Disney to give you a headache. It was more to relieve
Right now.
stress and all that. But Disney management team, upper management team, gives me a headache.
No comment.
So I'm talking about me. I'm not saying you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No comment.
It gives me a headache. Hey, I pay every month. I got my rights to say that. So anyway, guys, lots of info tonight. As you can see, to summarize what went on, Disney once again goes into a call, jumps to talk to the investor, creates a whole bunch of facts with no proof behind it, and tells us that we can expect the best closer to 2030.
And the
I'm
turbo,
not, I'm
and the
not
turbo.
lying in a turbocharging way. That's what they say. We're turbocharging. And you could expect the closer to the end of the 10 years plan. So we're talking
2030.
about 2030, 2032, you know, Disney being Disney. So Universal in the meantime continues to like deliver really, really substantial projects to the guests. Epic looks very promising. I cannot wait for the holiday celebration to start next week. Although I'm excited for Jollywood Nights this Saturday because it's brand new. Hopefully, I'll be impressed. I won't be one of those jerks that ended up saying like, "Don't spend your money in this crap,"
Yeah,
because I don't want to be negative. But sometimes I have to, not negative, but I have to be real.
we have to be real.
So, what I miss?
Actually, it was to escape the real world. Things have definitely changed after all. Definitely have changed.
Not according to Iger.
Oh no.
According to Iger, you read it. Well, I read it. You read it behind me. He said that their guest rates or
Yeah,
guest experience is higher.
sure, sure.
I would love
I
to
want
see
some of
that.
that Kool-Aid. Mary says, stop by and at the end. Thanks for all that research y'all do. You're welcome. I do a lot
You're
of research.
welcome.
I do a
Yeah,
lot of research.
Karen kills herself
Right.
doing a lot of
All
research.
the research for these lives.
She's a walking encyclopedia.
Just ask me anything. Ask me anything. My short-term memory does not kick in when it comes to this.
When you ask her, make sure I'm in the room.
Yes,
just
please.
for moral support.
Or just say, or you know, you're gonna be waiting for the info.
I actually say Universal is definitely my favorite right now. They respect their pass holder. Yeah, they listen. They're listening to the pass holder. You can tell, and that's what I like. That's all that it takes. You know, some people. You're not gonna make everybody happy. That's for sure. Let's be honest. You're not gonna make everybody happy.
A lot of people look for the wrong.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have a lot of people that actually look for the wrong instead of enjoying the right.
But you know what it is, Karen?
Oh, I gotta for those hospitals.
Here's my problem.
What's your problem?
Not my problem. Here's the problem. Universal and Disney. We're already talking, and then we close it out. We close it with this. And I don't want to try. I don't. Please don't take it like I'm throwing shade at people. Or if anybody other content creator watches this, don't feel offended. The problem that I see with both Disney and Universal right now is that their current marketing is not dependent of themselves at this point. It's depending on content creators. Say whichever way you want to say it. Disney doesn't make an official announcement first all the time. A lot of times it has to be Block Mickey, WDW. They do it like on purpose, so that way all of these blogging sites and they put it out there. So this is how it works. A blogging site puts it out there, then content creators like us sees it, and we're like, okay, they announced this, and then you go and then blog about it, right? Or they have journalists, they're think part journalists, so they release that as part of their media, right? But they don't have. If you notice, then it's very weird when you see the Universal and or Disney release something before everybody else.
Right.
Right. With that said, when all these people go to the theme parks, especially if you are part of that media list, a lot of times people are like tied up to say, now I'm not saying that they make you say what they want to say, but I feel that people are very consciously careful of what they're going to say simply because, and let's admit it, if you make it to a media list of this theme park, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, if we get invited to a theme park, we're like, damn, this wow, we reached a super milestone. So a lot of the content creators, what happens is that when they tell you about an event, if you could watch it very closely, they always try to bring all the positive of everything. And my problem with that is that something that could be misleading.
Right.
Now, I'm not accusing anybody either, because I'm a firm believer you have to be respectful. And just like we were talking about that article that came out, people being respectful, that that's some that you don't come to somebody's house and do that, right? It's the same thing. I'm being invited to somebody's home.
I'm not gonna
I'm
disrespect
not
them.
gonna disrespect it by bashing it. And I think that's what goes on. You could get invited to Disney, and it's probably the most popular theme park company out there. And as it is that not everybody gets invited. And they put an event that sucks. Most likely people are gonna be like trying to find the proper way of saying it was good, you need to give it a try.
Right.
And because a lot of them reach that milestone. It's a huge goal to have. But then, as there's gonna be a part that, as a content creator, I feel you owe respect to those viewers of yours who are relying on that information. And a lot of time when we say something, there you may say, "Oh man, I'm gonna try to go because Cool Case Adventure Family, they loved it. So I'm gonna just make sacrifices, and I guess that I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat out until I save all that money, blah blah blah." And that's the way I see it. I see it from the family standpoint of view. Somebody that struggles to save money like anybody else in order to afford going somewhere because of for whatever reason. So I feel an obligation to always remain crystal clear and honest. And I find it hard that if something sucks, not to use that word.
No, yeah.
I
But you don't
find
want
it
to use
very
that word
hard.
either.
But sometimes you have to say it.
Well, I mean, yes, but you don't have to say it sucks. Like you can say it
Well,
in a
I don't
nicer way.
say it,
That's what I'm
but
saying. You can say it. You have to look for the nicer way of saying
right.
it's not the best. Like
Yeah.
don't you could probably use your money doing something else.
Right. And that's where I'm going with this.
You
But
just,
I
you
think
just have to
I feel
learn
that
your wording.
I feel like a lot of people are not being completely transparent to what's happening out there. I believe, and don't get me wrong, I love the people are being positive because this world needs it too.
Yeah.
But not only you need to be positive, you need to be realistic. And when it comes to this and people making sacrifices, I believe you need to be realistic.
Right.
Now, I'm not telling you don't come to the theme park, right? I'm just saying, hey, if you come to the theme park, don't waste your money on this. Don't waste your money on that.
Yeah.
Use it wisely because it costs a lot of money. But then I feel that's what makes us different too, because a lot of content creators, not to disrespect any, we're friends of many, but like we mentioned before, they are either single or just a couple. We are a family of four. We are the most real case
Yeah.
that anybody can encounter at this point. So if you want to come with your family, no, people, it's not going to cost you $159. It's going to cost you over $800 plus taxes to go to this type of event. So if I had to pay only $159, I'm not saying that it's a piece of cake, I walk to the park. But if you ask me, I'd rather pay $159 and I go by myself.
Right.
But we are a family. The reality is that a lot of you don't travel by yourself. It's not like, hey, I'm just leaving my family behind.
Right.
I'm just going by myself. Well, how about the kids? Oh, well, I'm just going by
What about
myself.
the kids? What about the kids?
them? I'm just going by myself. So I feel it is our obligation to tell people how it is and how to spend the money and where to spend the money, rather than being all smiley. Again, nothing against being positive, nothing about smiling, but that's when I don't feel you're ever gonna see me like, hey, all bubbly all the time, because I'm not going to be that person. I feel that when it comes to this event, somebody needs to call it how it is. That's my unsolicited 2 cents.
Thank you.
Anyways, it is time to go, people. We're reaching the 2 hours mark. Karen is getting antsy, giving me the look sideways.
Someone's gotta go.
Thank you for joining us.
We all have to go to bed.
More videos to come. Tomorrow we're going to Universal. Friday we're going into the Springs. Saturday we're going to Jollywood. So you got tons of Christmas content coming for you. So hope you're ready. We're switching to a joyful video instead of
season.
Like screaming season.
It's a joyful season.
So also we have a couple of media events coming up. So in the next few weeks. So we'll keep you posted. But thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button on your way out in YouTube, because it helps us. Stay tuned for the link for this Saturday, since the Karen decided to go living. And please share it with everybody. Share it with everybody. Merry Christmas. Look at that. She's on the Christmas.
I think you're excited about Christmas, actually.
Everybody's excited about Christmas. It's all good.
Slang instead of slang.
That's what I said.
That's cool.
The kids refuse to use the word slang.
Well,
because they're whack by that.
Oh, jeez.
Anywho, guys, catch you in the next one.
Peace.
Why are you so serious? Like, oh Jesus. Anyway,
you trying to be cool? Those are not the words anymore.
Ashley said it's my favorite holiday. I will skip everything else.
We love.
It
Christmas.
is an awesome holiday.
Kyla is starting to enjoy Christmas more and more every year, so that's kind of cute. We like it. We enjoy it.
I'm glad you do. Anyway, good night, peeps.
Bye.